Fire signs, welcome to your reading. Today we're looking at a Yule reading. This is going to consist of one card up top for your North Star, which is your focal point. This is something to keep you centered, something to focus on, so you don't, in case you're overwhelmed, in case you're distracted, this is your guiding light, so to speak, at this time. On the left, we're looking at your gift from the universe. So what gift might you expect to receive during this time? On the right, we're looking at your gift to give. So what is it that you have to offer? Something you might not realize would be beneficial to others or to someone specific potentially during this time. And then down here, we're going to look at the coal. So what little pesky lump of coal might be lurking that you might want to look out for? My readings generally, I find, are resonant for up to 3 months. This is supposed to only be for the next couple weeks, so basically through the end of the year, and probably specific to whatever holidays you yourself celebrate, right? I'm hoping this will be uploaded on the, oh God, what day is it? So the 23rd, that's the day I'm hoping it uploads. However, I have limited control over that. YouTube likes to sometimes take days to get things uploaded for me. So I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet. I'm going to edit out as much, white noise, dead air as possible. Because I want these to be up like before Christmas Eve, before Christmas Day, before Hanukkah. I believe Hanukkah starts on Christmas Day, so those line up beautifully this year. However, I will say, since you're here, Christmas Day astrologically is looking kind of like a shit show. So if you can postpone anything, or if you want to have car trouble that day, feel free to message me. I will pretend to be your mechanic. Seriously, I mean, do what you want. If you always have a contentious holiday gathering around this time of year, it's, probably going to be more of the same. But just giving you a heads up that if you want to get the flu, it'd be a good year for that, right? Wink, wink. So let's get started. Spirit, can you tell me the North Star for the fire signs, please? What is the focal point? The Fool, okay. Can you show me what the gift is from the universe? What's the gift from the universe? The Hermit, okay. That goes together nicely. What is the gift? Okay. So we have Aries and Leo energy on the table. And what's the coal, please? Alrighty, Two of Cups is the coal, huh? Can I get one more card to clarify that? Okay. All right, well, let's do a round of clarifications. Clarify the Fool for me, please. Clarify. Oh, all right, that's very interesting. 9 of Wands and Death. Scorpio energy. We have Virgo energy in your gift. Okay, clarify the Hermit. Clarify the Sun. Whoops. Can you clarify the Sun for me? this one. All right, I'm going right into clarifying again because we have good cards clarified, mostly good cards clarified by not good cards. Give me one more for the Fool, please, for the fire signs. One more for the Fool. Thank you. Oh, here we go again. 5 of Wands. Okay, well, that makes sense with... Clarify the Hermit. One more for the Hermit, please. All right. 4 of Swords. Okay. Good. Clarify the Sun, please. And, okay. Very interesting. And clarify the 2 of Cups in the cold, please. One more. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and the Magician mysteriously being left behind. Fire signs. First of all, you could be dealing with an air sign because this feels similar to their reading a little bit in some respects. Okay, so in the Fool position here for your North Star, first of all, I feel like some of you need to focus on your new life, your new start, your new cycle, okay? I feel like you've already made a decision here about what that's going to be. I think that from what I'm feeling here with the cards, 9 of Wands, the Death card, the 5 of Wands. I'll let you look at the Fool too, since she's uncovered now by all these other cards. Yeah, I feel like there was something going on here where you were hiding a part of yourself. 2 of Wands, you were conflicted. 5 of Wands, similar energy. And with the 9 of Wands, I feel like you were hiding a part of yourself from the world or suppressing something. And with the Fool card here, I think that you've made a decision to come back at life as your full self. Like the Death card, see how she's two-faced? But the Death card is about change. However, I'm feeling it more of like an integration. I'm feeling like you've integrated different parts of yourself into one full self that you are now like strapping on to take on the world with. Like, I feel like you're coming back stronger, you're coming back more authentic, and you've made a decision that you are moving forward with your life in some way that's going to be different than your past. Okay, and whatever this is, I feel like you need to stay strong in your convictions and move forward as planned. Now, for some of you, this might have involved putting an end to something, perhaps severing ties from a relationship, potentially one that caused you drama, one that made you feel beat down, kind of sucked the life out of you. Because we do have the Death card up here, and then down here in the coal, I have the Two of Cups, Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Wands. We'll get to that in a minute, but I do feel like for some of you, this is going to involve cutting ties with something to free yourself, to lighten yourself and your load in some way. So I feel like there's something here that's been dragging you down, causing you conflict, potentially holding, like in a stranglehold is what I'm hearing. And I think the guiding light here is to remember that you made that choice. Remember what this choice is freeing you from, and don't back down from it. In your gift from the universe, we have the Hermit. With the Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords. So just like I just said, I feel like your gift from the universe is about being unburdened. It's about having separation, rest, and freeing yourself from something or someone who was holding you down, holding you back. And I feel like a big part of that with the Hermit here and the Fool is that from this experience, you've been gifted a lot of wisdom, a lot of lessons, and potential for growth, and what you needed to move forward to your next cycle, to your next phase of life, whatever the next plan is, right? And that's what you're being gifted. You're being gifted some time to heal, some time away, distance or removal from something that was taking its toll on you and actually preventing you from having a new beginning. Now, granted, this could be you and your own self, right? This could have been like your own conflicting thoughts, or your own uncertainty, or your own like just lack of accountability or integration of different aspects of yourself. Like I'm hearing hypocrisy, two-faced, things like this. So there's a big message here about integrating sort of two sides of yourself. And growing, I don't know. None of this is making any sense to me, okay? I'm just being fed it. Growing from it and being more whole, because you're learning how to work, or you're learning how to put these two like different sides together to work together. Yeah, something like that. And that's what I'm feeling there. In the gift you have to offer, we have the Sun, the Five of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. So this is especially when it feels similar to the air sign reading, because they had a very similar message and what their gift to give was. I feel like this is you possibly informing someone else with the Sun. So you're shedding light on something with the Queen of Swords. I mean, those are both cards of clarity for me. Perhaps you are informing someone or letting someone know about your own internal conflict, your own internal struggles that you've been faced with. Perhaps, you know, this sort of indecision, back and forth, or yeah, like two sides, two-faced sort of characteristics. Perhaps they were impacting another person and you are giving them clarity on, you know, sort of the conclusions that you've come to in your own mind, and you're giving them a sense of freedom from the back and forthness of something, okay? I mean, if this is in the context of a relationship, for example, let's just make it concrete. I feel like you have, I mean, perhaps made a choice between two different people, let's say, and you've decided what direction you're going to go in, and you've decided to potentially move away from someone who was taxing to your energy, or someone who took too much from you, maybe without, you know, without giving back, which eventually becomes exhausting. And let's say there was another person involved, right, that you were kind of keeping on the back burner. I feel like you are freeing this person, perhaps providing them with a great degree of happiness. Like, let's say you're choosing them, right? So I do feel like this is sort of a gift of happiness, of joy, coming from you to them. And even if it's not, I feel like this is a really deep sense of finally having clarity, putting an end to some sort of internal conflict, or just feelings of, I don't know what the right word is, like strife within themselves. And I feel like, you know, if that is what is happening here, I feel like that strife was caused by you. We have the Five of Wands twice, okay? A Five of Wands is a card of competition, drama. And it could also be an internal struggle or a back and forth struggle. So I feel like that's ending, and your gift to give is clarity and potentially healing to someone else. Alternatively, you might also be offering some sort of communication that's giving, how do I say? You're communicating with someone and you're giving them clarity, which is going to be very healing. You're potentially healing a rift in a relationship by speaking up and by offering someone your truth, right? And I feel like you've really only just arrived at that truth recently. I don't think this is like something that you've been withholding from them or lying to them about. I feel like you just were struggling with discerning it yourself. And now I feel like you've achieved that. And it's really unburdening you. It's healing you. It's lightening your spirit. And it's giving you a clear sense of direction. And I don't know how else to read this here, except that you're freeing someone else from a sense of conflict. You're shining light on a situation that perhaps they didn't fully understand, or that was perhaps causing them a great deal of distress. For example, if they felt like they were competing for your attention. So, and then in the coal here, we got the Two of Cups. And then clarifying right away, got the Seven of Swords. And of course, I want more information than that. So we're getting the Nine of Wands again with the Six of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So, I mean, first of all, I mean, this is what's here for you to look out for. And I feel like some of you need to look out for a false partner, a false relationship that you might be in, or, well, I guess it's kind of the same thing, or someone you're in a relationship with might be a cheater. All right. I don't know how this is related or if it's related, who, you know, which person here in the mix. I don't know if the person you're letting go of is a cheating or manipulating type of person, or if this other person that you've chosen, I mean, I don't know if that's even the real situation, okay, but that's just my example. So okay, but then when clarifying, I got the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Okay, how do I explain this? One thing I'm feeling is kind of like because we have the Nine of Wands up top and we have the Nine of Wands on the bottom. The Nine of Wands to me is a card that is often about taking a break, being separated from a person or a situation for a temporary stretch of time where you take a time out to gather your strength back, to gather your resources back, your faculties, so that you can return, right? It's not like giving up. It's taking the time you need away to recompose yourself so that you can then return. And then we have the Six of Wands here with the Ten of Swords. Six of Wands can be a card of, well, it can be a card of ego. It can be a card of attention, something being in the spotlight. And the Ten of Swords is a betrayal, an ending, a change in your thinking. I mean, it can even symbolize like literal death sometimes, all right? And when I pull all this energy together, okay, I feel like if you're in a relationship, if you were in a relationship, whatever, and then you were on a break, okay, someone might have decided that that was their opportunity to go get attention elsewhere. And point blank period, I feel like they might be lying to you about doing that. So you might not know. But if you did know, I feel like that would change your perspective. I feel like that would put an end to things. It would make you change your mind. And potentially, I feel like it might be coming into your awareness. This sucks. I don't like this. I don't like delivering these messages because I don't want anyone sitting around feeling scared or paranoid that they're being lied to. But I feel like this is either that or potentially this information is going to come to light and you're not going to like it. Okay? And the other thing I'm seeing here is a potential is that, okay, if you are severing ties with someone, if this is a breakup situation where you're going from one person to another, or you're simply making a choice between two people, or whatever. I don't know what the situation, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. If there's somebody that you are cutting ties with, they could take it upon themselves to respond by lying about you in some way. So then this, once again, this is reminding me of the air sign reading, because there was like some narcissist stuff going on there, like a smear campaign sort of thing. And I'm kind of feeling a similar vibe here, like someone might retaliate against you by making up lies about you, or the way things ended, or I don't know, man. I keep looking at this Nine of Wands. Like there's something here about like the technicality of a break or a separation. Like if you needed time, if you asked someone for time, if you were like in separation or out of communication for some reason or another from a person, I feel like they took full advantage of that with no regard for you. And okay, well, hold on. All right, well, this must be important for someone to hear. Like, okay, there's also a possibility that this is, okay, a lie, like a lying, scheming ex. All right, maybe if you're getting back together with someone, or someone wants to get back together with you, it's like they only really want it to feed their ego. What they actually want to do is have another chance so that they can break up with you. This is so childish, but like that's exactly what I'm feeling. Or, I mean, that's exactly what I just received. So there's a lot of nasty, tricky potential energy going on down here to look out for. Let me get more information. Can you tell me more about the Seven of Swords? One card, please. The Seven of Swords. One more, because I didn't really like the way that came out. I didn't like the way that came out either. The Tower. The High Priestess. Yeah. Something about secrets, something about lies, something something you're not expecting here. All right, oh, what the fuck? So we got Temperance and the Fool. So Sagittarius energy and Aries energy. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, Temperance and the Fool. Clarifying the Two of Cups. Seven of Swords. Clarified by the Nine of Swords. The Tower and the High Priestess. Okay. So this is actually giving me more information. Okay, I feel like you know how we talked up here about there being a back and forth, an indecision. I feel like this is what that is. This is like you, whether you're a Sagittarius or not, going back and forth on a new beginning. So this is like a delay, like a delay due to sort of an indecision or going back and forth on taking that leap, on having that new start, whatever the case may be. So it's like you debating your faith, you debating your trust, and causing a delay in starting whatever this is for you. Okay? It doesn't have to be a relationship. But basically the time it took you to confer here with your higher self about what your decision was going to be, or whether or not you were going to make the decision at all, I feel like caused some mistrust, distrust. And I mean, this could be you, okay? So take it however it hits. But somebody here has developed trust issues. Nine of Swords, the Tower, the High Priestess. So there's a lot of anxiety here about the bottom falling out of something. Someone is sort of like waiting. Okay, they're not telling you, or you're not telling whoever. Like I said, I don't know which one is which here. So it's like they're keeping it a secret, they're keeping it inside, they're not speaking about it, but inside they're very afraid of everything blowing up in their face. I feel like going over and over this, okay? And if this was some sort of like if that's not the case, and this is like some sort of cheating situation, perhaps that you already know about, whether it was you or someone else, whatever, whoever got cheated on, I feel like is festering in this energy of like waiting for it to happen again, like silently freaking out inside that it's going to happen again. It's become like a sickness. It's become a sickness. And what I feel like is going on here, okay, is that there's further dislocation either within you, because I already talked about this, like you integrating different parts of yourself. And when you do that, you inevitably have to kind of reset your life, right? You have to, in order to live authentically, you have to re-emerge into the world as your true new integrated self, right? And that's fine. You're being gifted the time to do that. You're being gifted a level of ease and like relaxation, removal from certain stressors, so that you can have the opportunity to process this and get where you need to be. But that being said, either you have more work to do because you are, I feel, dislocated from some sort of reality here where you're not really admitting to yourself, okay, like if this is a situation where you lack trust for someone else, I feel like you're not admitting that. Like you're living in a reality where you're lying to yourself. And you're not really facing the fact that you're replaying it in your head constantly. And the truth of the matter is, I feel like that this was over when the betrayal occurred. Whatever the betrayal is here, whatever it is that caused you not to have trust in someone, I feel like the reality is that that was it. It was over when that happened, and I feel like you're now living in a false reality. Okay? If it's not you, it's someone else. Okay? Like if you cheated on somebody and they're acting like it's cool because, oh, well, we were on a break and I forgive you and it's fine. It's not fine. I feel like it's not fine. This person is not okay with being put in a position of competition, of a rivalry, of feeling second best. I don't think it's fine for them. Okay? They're lying. They're pretending. They're lying to themselves. They're lying to you. They're pretending. And whatever's going on here, my biggest concern is probably the fact that we have the Seven of Swords, the Tower, the Ten of Swords, as well as the High Priestess here. These are cards of endings, abrupt endings, shocking energies, being blindsided, being lied to, keeping secrets. So I'm very concerned that for some of you, someone could be faking a connection. Okay, they could be lying to your face, scheming, potentially biding their time until they are ready to sort of pull the rug out from under you and like leave you. I mean, I don't know what else to say, but I feel like there's an ending here and someone's in denial about it. One or both parties are in denial about the fact that it's actually ended already. And then I feel like there's a big possibility that there's somebody here, whoever's being left, if that's the case, okay, if you're leaving someone, let's put it that way, if you're leaving someone, I feel like they might already know about it intuitively, and they might be out for blood, sort of. It feels like potentially very vindictive. Okay, so I'm hoping I'm hoping this doesn't leave you questioning, like not knowing. It's probably not for you if this feels like news that you've never thought of before or never considered. I don't know that I don't know that it's for you, okay? Because I hate to deliver something like that and put fear into your head that doesn't need to be there, right? But there's just several different angles I can look at this from, and I think I covered all of them. But bottom line, be wary of manipulative people. Be wary of false connections, people trying to fake a connection with you, or, you know, fake love for you, or like slither their way, sleazily slither their way into your heart with some sort of ulterior motive, like some sort of inauthentic, untrustworthy motive. Okay, I hate to bring that to the table, because the beginning here feels really good. Like, I feel like you're making a decision to leave something. It's really good for you, right? It's renewing you. It's life-changing in a way, because I feel like you're like sort of breaking out of some kind of cocoon and just becoming the butterfly, so to speak. And the universe is providing you that safe space and that time and that reflection and that sort of clarity to do that. Like, the universe is supporting you in that. And I feel like it's lifting some of your burdens off of you, right? Like some of your responsibilities and things like this, so that you are able to have the space, the energy, and the time to heal and process and work toward that goal. And whatever's going on over here, I mean, I do feel like it's related, because the Five of Wands is being echoed. But I feel like you are then being able to open up some kind of line of communication, maybe heal a relationship, offer someone else clarity, and put an end to some sort of drama or gossip or what have you. So I don't know, this feels really positive. But then underlying this somewhere is just something festering, some sort of blind spot. I feel like that you're either not seeing or not acknowledging, because I don't know if this is you or someone else. Since I got the Temperance card and the Fool coming out with the Two of Cups side, I feel like this could be you. You could be the one who has like this optimism and this faith and, you know, believing in something, thinking that you have some kind of connection with someone. But I hate to say that. I hate to say that, because I feel like it's really something that you believe in. Whoever this person is on, you know, on one side of the coin, this person really believes in it. And then this other person is just a fucking dick. And we have the Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords, High Priestess. Could be a Pisces. Of course, it could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We have all of them here. Scorpio, Virgo. Those are the main set. Well, Scorpio again, and Aries. So if that helps, I don't know, but I don't feel like it's good, okay? I feel like somebody's tricking someone else, and I feel like there's some like denial, or, you know, So the other person, I don't even think wants to admit that. I don't know, you guys. If that's relevant, then it's relevant. If it's not, then I'm not going to try to convince you that it is, because I hope it isn't, okay? It's just yucky. Look for anyone who tries to emotionally manipulate you. Watch out for that, because that's like the bottom line there. Someone having some sort of strategy to sort of be selfish and fake a connection with you or manipulate your emotions so that they can profit off of it somehow. Let's move on to the oracles, and maybe there'll be better advice and clarification there. For the fire sign spirit, can we get one Moonology card for the fire signs, please? Okay, we're actually getting 3 cards coming out. So, first card, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. And bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Okay, I'll let you interpret those. Next, we're going to pull from Believe in Your Own Magic. One card, please, for the fire signs. One card, please, for the fire signs. I don't know, I guess this card. Thank you. Oof. Okay, we got card number 12. I am not very familiar with this card. It says, expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Well, that for sure aligns with what I'm feeling in the beginning of the reading here. It's like you have a new lease on life and you are finally gaining some sort of confidence to go forward with something. And I mean, that's your North Star. That's what to focus on, is having a new beginning, coming out of some sort of transformative, difficult time. And when you do that, right, when you decide to live more authentically and be who you are, it definitely takes a certain level of courage and not worrying about who approves of it or who doesn't. All right, finally, we're going to get one card for each sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're all getting your own card from the Season of the Witch Yule Oracle. Okay, for Aries, Spirit. One card for Aries, please. Gratitude, number 18. One card for Leo, please. Tranquility, number 39. And one card for Sagittarius, please. For Sagittarius. storm. Number 37. Okay, Aries. Number 18, gratitude. Okay. So the keywords are acknowledgement and appreciation. It says, it can be challenging to find gratitude in times of distress and chaos, but those are the best times to lean into what you have to be thankful for. Gratitude is like an anchor holding you steady when the world around you spins out of control. Most of us are thankful for the big things like a new car, money, or finding someone you love. But what about small things like the perfect cup of coffee in the morning or hearing your favorite song on the radio? You can even be grateful for things that haven't happened to you, such as not getting the flu this year. There are so many ways to bring gratitude into your life, and the more you do, the more you will see your manifestations coming to pass. You've pulled gratitude as a reminder to be thankful for your situation no matter the circumstances. You may not understand why this is happening to you, but trust that it leads you toward a divine purpose. The universe needs to feel appreciation just like you and me. The more you can be grateful, even when you'd rather complain, the more the universe will respond in thanks for your acknowledgement. Gratitude may also help you to see your situation from a new point of view. Okay. Leo, number 39, tranquility. Keywords are peace, silence, and healing. Yeah, big on that in the gift from the universe. To be at peace means to have inner harmony despite what is happening around you. Imagine how much easier Christmas shopping and holiday preparation would be if nothing ruffled your feathers. The same goes for life. You cannot change other people or external factors, but you can control how you respond to them. Inner peace is created through an acceptance of what is beyond your control. What is the purpose of worry if it cannot contribute to change in your situation? You've pulled tranquility because what you've asked about is beyond your control. It may seem ominous, but the fear is often much worse than the thing itself. Excessive worrying will only cause you more pain and could lead to self-fulfilling prophecies. You are being guided to release stress and seek peace. Reach out for help if you feel this is not something you can manage independently. Having another perspective could help to ease the stress. Yeah, I was kind of feeling something here in the coal section, in the Two of Cups, Seven of Swords section area here, about a self-fulfilling prophecy. I feel like if there is somebody who is perhaps insecure or doesn't trust the other person, something like this, I feel like it's festering, it's becoming toxic, it's becoming an illness, and stuff like that will lead to it manifesting, right? Like, you will create your own reality with these types of obsessive thoughts. I don't know if that's you or somebody else, but true either way. All right. Sagittarius, storm. Keywords are gathered, energy. Okay, gathered energy, challenge, and change. Okay, let me turn my page. So, there's a storm brewing on the horizon and it's headed straight for you. Well, when this card appears in a reading, you can expect massive change, upheaval, or a complete shock that throws you off your game. Yeah, the Tower is here. Such changes could be significant, like an unexpected divorce, losing a job, a financial ruin, or loss of where you call home. Ultimately, these changes will bring about something positive, although it may not seem that way at first. Yeah. It may seem like the universe is determined to bring you down. This couldn't be further from the truth. The universe is only taking away the things that have been holding you back. What did I say? Giving you a false sense of security and shelter. What did I say? When the storm clears, you will find clarity and the tools needed to rebuild, becoming stronger. I said all of this. Storm brings an ominous message, but there's always time to make the best of your situation. Storm guides you to hold on for the ride rather than trying to fight a losing battle. Yeah. This is an opportunity to liberate yourself from the weight that keeps you stuck in one place. Additionally, storm tends to come along when you are on the cusp of a significant spiritual shift. Change for you could manifest inwardly through the destruction of limiting beliefs rather than something external. I feel like it could be either or. There's a lot of internal energy going on here, and then there's definitely like external energy, I feel. So that one was really good. That is precisely so many of the things I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you guys for being here. Happy holidays. I will see you next time.